Hey guys, how you doing? So some big news just came out, and this has to do with Acura and a major problem that they've been having for a few years now, even affected me. We were hoping it was just a matter of time before something actually got done about it, and now this is the first step into seeing some real change. And this kind of just proves that your opinion does matter, and voicing it makes a difference. So let me go ahead and get into exactly what just came out and how we're going to be affected by this going forward. Like I said, this is big news, guys, if you have an Acura or been following the Acura news recently. If you haven't, I'll give you a little rundown. So you know the Acura TLX and MDX, the new models here we're talking about, been having some failures with the all drive system. And it has to do with the transfer case and the splines inside that break off. And when this happens, you can't transfer power from the transmission to the rear wheels. So in essence, your vehicle will become a front wheel drive vehicle. And that's why a lot of people, they'll lift them up, and when you give it gas, all four tires should spin. And if it doesn't, that means you have a problem with your transfer case already. I just got mine replaced a couple weeks ago because it was starting to leak, and that would eventually make it fail anyway. So here's the good news. The NHTSA just opened up a probe looking at this problem. They're investigating over 137,000 Acuras for the failing all-wheel drive system. And like I said, this has to do with the new TLX and MDX. And it was thought that it was only the Type S models, but that's not true. It's affecting all of them. I mean, mine's just the A spec, and mine had a transfer case issue, and more people are reporting that as well. And right now, as of this letter, there was 48 complaints sent to the NHTSA about the same issue. So first thing, if you guys are experiencing this or worried about your cars that have this problem, definitely fill out a complaint on the NHTSA website, because the more people that complain about this, that's how you're going to get things accomplished. So it definitely makes a difference, because the only reason that the feds investigate these issues, even start the probe, is when there's multiple complaints about the same issue. So we've already done a good job with that, and that's why the feds are starting to investigate this. If no one ever said anything, they would not know, and it's not going to be Acura telling them that there might be a problem. So the more people that get behind this, the easier this will be. So right now it's the preliminary stage, is they probe it, and what they're pretty much doing is to see if this is a big problem, to dig deeper, to turn it into a full-blown recall. That's kind of what we're wanting to see, I would think too. So if it gets to that point, then that's going to force Acura to redesign the transfer case to handle this so it won't shear off the splines. And like I said, the only way this is going to happen is if we get behind it, because they're not going to put all that money to redesign a part if they think it's perfectly fine. But if it becomes a recall, they have no option but to redesign the part with something that's more substantial that won't have this issue. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. It's always the first phase, and I've been covering a lot of these things, and more than not, when the feds start investigating a major issue, something comes out of it. It's usually like could be a TSB, where they're gonna have a service bulletin to have a revised part installed. Or in this case, I would think it'd be a recall, because it is a safety issue if you all of a sudden your car loses power to the rear wheels. And hence why I'm pretty sure it would become a safety recall and not just a TSB. So this is actually good news, because we have to get other people involved instead of just, we complain about it and we take it in and they say there's no problems. And if you have a warranty, thankfully, they'll replace it. But this part shouldn't be failing prematurely like that. It's definitely a design flaw, and that's what this whole thing's about. So if you haven't, I'll put a link in the description, guys. Go over to the NHTSA website, fill out a complaint, and let's get behind this so we can actually get some change going. But like I said, it is a good thing to see. I was happy when I saw this come out, because you have to get the feds involved in this in order to get a big company to make a change in how they design a part. So I'll be keeping a close eye on this, guys. When I find more information, I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. If you have any questions, comments, definitely leave them below, and definitely check that link out and leave a complaint on their website. Like I said, that'll definitely help get this moving the way we want it to. So again, I hope everyone's having a good day out there. I appreciate all of you as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again, everybody.